Alright guys, this is it. We've shown you the big reveal of Project Mighty Mouse Phase 1. You've seen the full install of Joe Kokinski's long travel kit. So today, there's nothing left to do than to start throwing this guy through its paces and seeing what it can do with these 32-inch Blackwater Evolution tires on those 15-inch Walker Evans rims combined with Joe's long travel and RB3 off-road spacers. So as often is the case whenever you're just getting a feel and testing out something new you've done in the machine, we started off a little easy and we actually hit a mud hole we hit with the 500 before any of this was done, and it was able to make it through. But the mud hole was wet, a bit soupy, and a good way to start off the day and testing out the new setup for Mighty Mouse.
Easy. In front of us, you will see a side-by-side, driven by the drivers of all drivers, Jason A. Dimmick.
Yep.
I say that's not even a challenge.
It goes through a two-wheel drive, then you got to back through it.
Yeah. I'm gonna try two-wheel drive.
It'll make it.
Need a little more speed. That's a pretty soupy mud.
Yeah, it is.
Whoops.
If he would have had more speed, he would have made that easy.
Now I know you guys are watching that and thinking, wow, this mud hole was nothing. The stock 500 could have probably went through that. Well, we did have a couple others try to go through it without the success that little Mighty Mouse had. Go for it. Put her in low. Crank the wheel clear to the right. No, I think you're a little high centered.
I think.
Winds. Ready? I think if you stay to the side, you can get her. But Seth and Lynn weren't the only ones to try to go through that mud hole and not have the success that Mighty Mouse did. The night before, we went on a night ride to kind of scout the area and see where we wanted to hit. And if you're one of my Patreon supporters, you know I uploaded all that footage on Patreon as a Patreon exclusive. So if you want to see all the footage from the night ride, then head over to Patreon. And by supporting Appalachian Mountain Riders for as little as $1 a month, you can get access to all that footage. So with the first mud hole conquered, it was time to move on to my old arch nemesis. The hole that not only defeated me before I installed a torque locker, but also defeated me after I installed a torque locker because I just simply didn't have the ground clearance. I got in the road again. But now that I had the 32s on there and a little bit of lift because of Joe's kit, we tackle her again and see if we can't make it through. Aside from a little difficulty here trying to climb up over the bank, we made it relatively easy, but I couldn't help notice this mud puddle here to the left, so I thought we're going to have to try that guy out too.
Get some speed. He got wet on that one. This is a log. He's making a dent. The log's, yeah, the log's open. Yeah. It's just right over here. It almost needs this there. That thing's a
Putting that on it, that kid is so
yeah, that kid just made it an animal.
You're an inch further every time though.
You're bottoming out right there in that little.
That hole. Yep. Hatchet piece. You just found what hatchet is out of
There's
there.
tires that were like chiseling away.
So I don't know if you guys noticed in that shot right there, but I have my tires inflated pretty good. I had 8 or 10 pounds in them, so I'm not actually getting much flex. So we're going to have to go back and revisit this hole. I'm going to have to air down my tires and try this again. I think with a little less air, so I have a little better footprint and a little more grip with these black waters, I think we'll be able to conquer it. But today, it just didn't happen. Alright, so we already know with the torque locker I was able to get through this hole here. But if you guys remember when I hit the torque locker, I had the one wheel on the left side, left front, come way up into the air. That's why we couldn't get through it without the torque locker, because that was the wheel the power was always getting sent to. So I'm going to hit this again just to see and compare the footage from the old footage we have of how much more flex we have. We'll see if that front wheel stays planted this time. Four-wheel drive. Go. Here we go. So not only did the extra travel keep my wheels on the ground, the extra width I gained actually kept me out of the rut that raised the wheel up in the first place. So I decided here to turn around and actually ride through the rut, because why not? If anything, you guys would be entertained by what would happen. Which all that happened was the 500 handled it like a champ. But of course, Lynn had to try his luck at this one with pretty much the same results as he had the last one he tried.
Didn't see that coming.
But at least this time, he didn't get near as muddy as he did the last time he tried to go through this hole. I think we better winch you out before you do something to your four-wheeler. Yeah. So I know there's going to be those of you out there that watch this and say, well, that wasn't mud. You can't call them mud holes. And yes, I agree that stuff wasn't that awful bad. It's been dry here. These holes have been a lot worse in the past. But we have lots of time to find a lot more mud with Mighty Mouse here and test it out in the future. And of course, you guys know that whenever there's a mud hole, I'm going to have a camera. So we'll make sure to get that on footage. And you guys will be able to see how this guy does and a lot deeper stuff in the future. So now that we know that Mighty Mouse can handle the mud pretty well and has plenty of power to turn these big old 32-inch black waters, on the next video we're going to hit a little bit of rocks and see how she'll climb. So thanks for watching, liking, subscribing, all that fun YouTube stuff. Make sure you leave a comment below on how you think Mighty Mouse performed, what else you'd like to see me do with Mighty Mouse now that we're all set up with this long travel kit. And again, I just have to thank everyone out there that supports Appalachian Mountain Riders, whether it's through subscribing, making sure to comment, give me the thumbs up, supporting me by buying my merchandise, by supporting me on Patreon, buying from my Amazon influencers page, which, by the way, links for those are in my description below. I would not be able to continue to bring these videos were it not for your support. Mainly because my wife wouldn't let me spend the money it takes to make videos like this. I still love you, honey. Mwah. So again, thank you for your support. And as always, have fun, be safe, and keep on riding.